The Ego Trap: Breaking Free from Limitations and Embracing Wholeness. Written by Ronnie Rowland. Published by Growth Literacy Lounge. Introduction. Insightful and reflective. Have you ever paused to consider the moments that truly define who we are? Not the milestones marked by applause or external achievements, but those quieter instances where we meet our genuine selves. This book begins with such introspection, drawing you into a contemplative space where you are invited to unearth the profound truths of your existence. As you listen, consider this: every life is a complex story of choices and consequences, moments that seem small but carry the immense power of defining destiny. What if the key to understanding ourselves and unlocking our potential lies not in the grand gestures but in the nuances of these choices? In The Ego Trap, we explore the subtle yet powerful influence of the ego, a masterful storyteller that shapes our perceptions and experiences. The ego crafts narratives that often lead us astray, making us prisoners within our own lives. But what happens when we challenge these narratives? What unfolds when we question the ego's authority and seek beyond its confines? Through the pages of this book, you are invited on a journey to explore the essence of your true self. This path promises liberation from the ego's limitations, guiding you to genuine wholeness and profound peace. This journey is not about discarding a part of yourself but embracing your entire being, transforming the limitations into gateways of self-discovery. As we embark on this transformative exploration, ask yourself: am I ready to meet who I truly am beyond the illusions and masks? The answers may surprise you, challenge you, and ultimately lead you to a life of greater authenticity and freedom. Dive into boundless exploration and motivation by joining our community now. Click on the subscribe button to be a part of a movement that is transforming the methods through which we educate and evolve. Leave a comment, show your support, and let us know your reading preferences so we can customize our material to suit your tastes. Let's start this adventure of knowledge and development together. Come aboard and be an agent for transformation. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Ripple Effect of Choices. How do our simplest choices impact our path? Every day, we stand at the crossroads of countless decisions. Some seem trivial: what to have for breakfast, which route to take to work, or what to wear. Yet, these seemingly insignificant choices weave the intricate tapestry of our lives. This chapter delves into how our most minor decisions reflect and shape our identities, influencing our lives in ways we might not initially recognize. Imagine your life as a series of dominoes, each representing a choice. The direction in which one falls affects the next, and a single, small flick can set off a chain reaction that spans far and wide. This metaphor illustrates the profound impact of our everyday decisions. For instance, deciding to wake up 30 minutes earlier might lead you to a new routine, creating time for meditation or exercise, and improving your overall mental and physical well-being. But why is it crucial to recognize the power of these small choices? Because each decision carries within it the seed of positive and negative consequences. When we choose based on awareness and intention, we gain control over these ripples, steering them toward desired outcomes. To explore this further, consider the story of Anna, a graphic designer who opted to take a different route to work one day, only to discover a quaint coffee shop. This new spot became her sanctuary for creativity, and where she met her future business partner. Their collaboration flourished into a successful startup. Anna's simple choice, a slight detour, unfolded into a life-changing professional and personal growth. This chapter invites you to reflect on your daily choices. How often do you make decisions unconsciously? Are you aware of the potential each choice holds? By becoming more mindful of our decisions, we empower ourselves to craft a life that aligns more closely with our values and aspirations. As we journey through this exploration of choice, remember that every decision, no matter how small, is a powerful creator of your life's narrative. What choices will you make today that might redefine your tomorrow? Let's uncover the potential in the paths less taken and learn how to harness the true power of our everyday decisions. Chapter 2. The Echoes of Our Actions. What can our past choices teach us about ourselves? As we explore choices deeper, it becomes evident that our past decisions are not isolated incidents. They are echoes that resonate through our present and can reverberate into our future. This chapter examines how reflecting on these past choices can offer invaluable insights into our personal patterns, tendencies, and the true nature of our desires. Consider the narrative of your life as a book you've been writing one page at a time. Each decision is a sentence, and each action is a paragraph contributing to the unfolding plot. By looking back at the chapters of your life, you can see themes emerge, lessons learned, and perhaps paths you wish you had explored. Take, for instance, Sarah, who always chose stability in her career over her passion for art, believing it was the safer route. Over the years, this choice shaped her into a successful but unfulfilled accountant. It wasn't until she revisited her past decisions and recognized her recurring longing for creativity that she decided to pivot her path, enrolling in art school at 40. Sarah's story teaches us that our past choices are not just history, but a foundation upon which we can build, reshape, and even redirect our lives. This chapter encourages you to conduct a personal audit of your past decisions. Identify a choice that significantly impacted your life. Reflect on the motivations behind that choice. Consider the consequences, both expected and unexpected. Consider what this choice reveals about your priorities, fears, and aspirations. We uncover patterns that may steer our lives by understanding the why behind our past decisions. Are these patterns serving our best interests, or are they obstacles to our growth? This reflection is not about regret, but learning and empowerment, providing the knowledge to make future choices more consciously and aligned with our deepest selves. As we close this chapter, remember that the echoes of our actions are a dialogue with our future selves. Listening to these echoes can teach us who we were and hint at who we are becoming. Armed with this knowledge, we are better equipped to make decisions that resonate with our true selves, turning echoes into clear voices guiding our way forward. Chapter 4. Decision Points: Navigating Life's Crossroads. How do we navigate the critical crossroads in our lives? Life's journey is punctuated by critical crossroads moments, where our decisions can significantly alter our path. These decision points often arrive unexpectedly and demand more from us than our everyday choices. They challenge us to weigh our values, confront our fears, and ultimately decide on a direction that aligns with our deepest aspirations. Imagine standing at a literal crossroads, where each path leads to vastly different landscapes and destinations. The choice of which path to take isn't just about the destination, but also about who you will become. This chapter explores how to approach these defining moments with clarity and courage. Consider the story of Emily, a corporate lawyer, who was faced with a decision point when offered a prestigious promotion that would mean more income but less time with her young family. Torn between her career ambitions and her role as a mother, Emily found herself at a significant crossroads. By profoundly reflecting on her values and consulting with mentors, she declined the promotion, choosing a path that prioritized family time without completely stepping away from her career ambitions. To navigate your decision points effectively, consider the following strategies. Reflection. Take the time to consider each option's full implications deeply. What are the potential gains and sacrifices? How does each align with your long-term goals? Consultation. Seek advice from trusted mentors, friends, or family who understand your values and life goals. External perspectives can provide invaluable insights and clarify your thinking. Visualization. Imagine your future self having followed each path. What does each look like? How do you feel about your life and the choices you've made? This chapter will also introduce the concept of value-based decision-making. This technique centers your core values in the decision process, ensuring that your chosen path resonates with what truly matters to you. Through interactive exercises, you'll learn to apply this method to your life's crossroads, empowering you to make decisions that are not only smart but also profoundly satisfying. By mastering these strategies, you can approach life's critical decision points with newfound confidence and clarity, making choices that are true to yourself and your aspirations. As we conclude this chapter, remember that each decision point is not just a challenge but an opportunity to forge a path that reflects your deepest values and desires. Chapter 5. The Influence of External Voices. How do the voices around us shape our choices and paths? This chapter explores the significant impact of external influences, friends, family, media, and society on our decision-making processes. The voices around us can offer support and guidance, lead us astray, or cause us to doubt our instincts. Understanding how to filter and prioritize these external inputs is crucial for maintaining authenticity in our choices. Every day we are bombarded with opinions, expectations, and norms dictating how we should live, what success looks like, and who we should be. These external voices can be loud and persuasive, often drowning out our internal dialogue. Learning to listen selectively is vital, and embracing advice that aligns with our values while politely disregarding what does not serve us is crucial. Consider the story of Tom, an aspiring entrepreneur whose family insisted that the safe route was a traditional 9-to-5 job. Influenced by his family's fears and conventional views on success, he initially abandoned his startup dreams. It wasn't until he learned to trust his vision and selectively filter advice that he revisited his entrepreneurial ambitions, ultimately finding significant success and personal fulfillment. To navigate the maze of external voices, apply these strategies. Awareness. Recognize when external opinions are influencing your decisions. Are these influences in harmony with your values and goals? Boundaries. Learn to set and enforce boundaries with others regarding unsolicited advice or expectations. It's okay to say I appreciate your input, but I need to decide based on what's best for me. Self-trust. Strengthen your confidence in your instincts and judgments. Often, the right choice for you resonates with your intuition. This chapter will also introduce techniques for enhancing self-trust through mindfulness practices and journaling. These practices will help you clarify your voice amid the din of external inputs, becoming more adept at making decisions that reflect your individuality and aspirations. As we conclude this chapter, remember that while it's important to consider external advice, your chosen path should be your own. Embracing this autonomy in decision-making leads to more authentic life choices and profound personal satisfaction and integrity. Chapter 6. Embracing Change and Uncertainty. How can we turn the fear of change into a catalyst for growth? Change is a constant in life, yet it often brings with it a sense of uncertainty and fear. How we respond to these changes can define our paths just as much as our deliberate choices. This chapter explores how embracing change and the unknown can become a powerful force for personal growth and transformation. The fear of change is rooted in the desire for stability and predictability. However, it's essential to recognize that change also brings opportunities for growth, learning, and new experiences. By shifting our perspective from fear to curiosity, we can transform our approach to change, turning apprehension into action. Consider the story of Lisa, a marketing director whose company underwent a significant restructuring. Initially resistant and fearful of the changes, Lisa eventually embraced the opportunity to redefine her role and develop new skills. This shift enhanced her career and reignited her passion for her work, illustrating how change, while challenging, can lead to significant personal and professional development. To better navigate change and uncertainty, consider the following approaches. Acceptance. Begin by accepting that change is inevitable. This acceptance doesn't mean resignation, but rather a readiness to engage with whatever comes your way. Proactivity. Take proactive steps to adapt to change. This might involve seeking new information, learning new skills, or simply adjusting your mindset to be more open and flexible. Support systems. Lean on your support network during times of change. Discussing your fears and plans with trusted friends or mentors can provide comfort and practical advice. This chapter will also delve into strategies for maintaining mental and emotional resilience during periods of uncertainty. Techniques such as mindfulness, stress management exercises, and scenario planning will be discussed, equipping you with the tools to remain calm and composed, even in the face of significant changes. As we conclude this chapter, remember that change, though often daunting, is not something to be feared but to be harnessed. Embracing change with an open heart and a prepared mind sets the stage for incredible growth and unforeseen opportunities. Let's learn to view each change not as a disruption, but as an invitation to evolve. Chapter 7. Cultivating Self-Awareness, the Key to Informed Choices. How does self-awareness influence the quality of our decisions? Self-awareness is the foundation of all wise decision-making. It enables us to understand our true motivations, recognize our strengths and weaknesses, and make choices that align with our deepest values. This chapter explores the critical role of self-awareness in enhancing our ability to make informed, intentional decisions that guide us toward our desired futures. Developing self-awareness is like turning on a light in a room that has been darkened for years. Suddenly, aspects of your personality, patterns of behavior, and habitual responses that were once obscure become visible. This illumination allows you to manage your actions and reactions more effectively, making decisions that are not just reactive but reflective. Consider Michael's journey as a project manager known for his quick, sometimes impulsive decisions. After receiving feedback about his erratic leadership style, Michael began practicing mindfulness and keeping a reflective journal. These tools helped him better understand his triggers and thought processes. Over time, Michael's decisions became more deliberate and grounded, significantly improving his team's performance and morale. To cultivate self-awareness, incorporate the following practices into your daily routine. Mindfulness meditation. Spend a few minutes each day in quiet reflection, observing your thoughts without judgment. This practice helps you become more aware of your mental and emotional patterns. Journaling. Regularly writing down your thoughts, feelings, and the outcomes of your decisions is an effective way to track your personal growth and understand your behavioral tendencies. Feedback. Actively seek and open yourself to feedback from trusted peers or mentors. External perspectives can provide insights into aspects of yourself that you may not be aware of. This chapter also explores practical exercises such as the why technique to strengthen self-awareness. This technique involves asking yourself why 5 times to get to the root of your feelings and decisions. It can reveal deeper motives and help align your actions with genuine intentions. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that self-awareness is a skill that requires patience and persistence to develop. It's a journey that enhances decision-making, enriches relationships, and improves overall quality of life. By fostering self-awareness, you equip yourself with the knowledge and tools to navigate life's complexities confidently and clearly. Chapter 8: The Art of Prioritization, Balancing Life's Demands. How can mastering prioritization transform our daily lives and long-term goals? In a world of opportunities and distractions, mastering the art of prioritization is essential for managing our time and resources effectively. This chapter delves into how prioritization allows us to focus on what truly matters, ensuring that our energy is invested in activities that align with our deepest values and advance our most significant goals. Prioritization isn't just about choosing what to do, it's also about deciding what not to do. This involves recognizing the difference between urgent and important, a distinction that can dramatically affect our personal and professional lives. By focusing on essential tasks that align with our long-term objectives, we can avoid being trapped in the cycle of constant urgency, which often leads to burnout. Consider the story of Alina, a community organizer overwhelmed by daily tasks and responsibilities. By learning to prioritize her activities based on their impact rather than their immediacy, Elena achieved more meaningful progress in her projects and significantly reduced her stress levels. This shift not only improved her effectiveness but also enhanced her overall well-being. To master the art of prioritization, try incorporating these strategies into your routine. Identify core values. Clearly define what is most important to you. This clarity will guide your decision-making process and help you prioritize tasks that align with your values. The Eisenhower box. Use this tool to categorize tasks into 4 boxes: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not necessary, and neither urgent nor essential. This method helps you make clear decisions about where to focus your attention. Daily Top 3. Each morning, determine the 3 most critical tasks that will contribute the most to achieving your goals. Focus your efforts on completing these before moving on to less critical tasks. This chapter also explores techniques for dealing with distractions and maintaining focus, essential skills in a world of interruptions. By becoming proficient in these areas, you can manage your time and energy more effectively, leading to a more productive and fulfilling life. As we conclude this chapter, remember that prioritization is not a one-time task but an ongoing process that requires regular reflection and adjustment. By mastering this art, you empower yourself to make conscious choices about spending your time and energy, paving the way for more significant achievements and a balanced life. Chapter 9. Leveraging Failure as a Stepping Stone. How can we transform our failures into opportunities for growth? Failure is an inevitable part of the human experience, yet it is often perceived negatively. This chapter challenges that perspective by redefining failure as a valuable learning and personal development tool. Understanding and embracing failure as an integral part of the journey can profoundly shift how we approach challenges and setbacks. Think of failure not as a roadblock, but as a guidepost to success. Each failure provides critical insights that can refine our strategies, improve our skills, and strengthen our resilience. By analyzing what went wrong, we can make informed adjustments and avoid similar pitfalls in the future, turning setbacks into springboards for growth. Consider the story of Alex, an entrepreneur whose first startup failed dramatically. Rather than letting this experience define him as a failure, Alex meticulously analyzed the reasons behind the collapse. He learned about areas needing improvement, such as financial literacy and market research. Armed with this knowledge, he launched a second business that proved to be highly successful. Alex's story exemplifies how failure can pave the way for more significant achievements when approached with the right mindset. To effectively leverage failure, incorporate these practices into your approach. Cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, good strategies, and input from others. View failures as opportunities to learn and grow. Reflective analysis. After a setback, take the time to reflect on what happened. What lessons can be learned? How can these lessons be applied to future endeavors? Resilience building. Develop your emotional resilience by maintaining a positive outlook and keeping setbacks in perspective. This resilience will help you recover from failures more quickly and maintain your focus on your long-term goals. This chapter will also explore strategies for maintaining motivation and confidence in facing failures, including setting small, manageable goals and celebrating progress towards larger objectives. These practices help maintain momentum and prevent discouragement. As we conclude this chapter, remember that failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of the success process. We open ourselves to unparalleled personal and professional growth opportunities by embracing and learning from our failures. Let's redefine failure as an inevitable part of life and a necessary step towards achieving our dreams. Chapter 10. Cultivating Emotional Intelligence. How does emotional intelligence enhance our decision-making and relationships? Emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive, use, understand, manage, and regulate emotions effectively in ourselves and others. This chapter explores how developing emotional intelligence can enhance decision-making, improve relationships, and lead to more successful personal and professional lives. Emotional intelligence is crucial because it influences how we manage our behavior, navigate social complexities, and make personal decisions that achieve positive results. People with high EI are better equipped to handle conflict, read and respond to the emotional states of others, and engage in a broader range of social interactions, qualities that are invaluable in both personal and professional settings. Consider the story of Nina, a manager known for her technical skills, but who often struggled with team dynamics. After receiving feedback about her interpersonal challenges, Nina focused on developing her emotional intelligence by learning to recognize her emotions and the emotions of others. She practiced empathy, improved her communication skills, and learned to manage stress effectively. These changes transformed her leadership style and led to a more cohesive and motivated team. To develop and enhance your emotional intelligence, consider adopting the following practices. Self-awareness. Regularly reflect on your own emotions and the reasons behind them. Understanding your emotional triggers can help you manage your reactions. Empathy. Practice putting yourself in others' shoes. Understanding and sharing the feelings of others can improve your relationships and enhance your ability to navigate social situations. Regulation. Learn techniques to manage and regulate emotions, such as deep breathing, meditation, or talking through your feelings with a trusted person. This chapter will also introduce exercises designed to improve emotional awareness and regulation, such as journaling emotional experiences, practicing mindfulness to enhance moment-to-moment awareness, and role-playing to develop empathy. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that emotional intelligence is critical to effective leadership, successful relationships, and personal well-being. By cultivating emotional intelligence, you equip yourself with the tools to understand and respond to your own emotions and those of others, enhancing your ability to face life's challenges confidently and gracefully. Chapter 11. The Art of Saying No, Setting Healthy Boundaries. How does learning to say no enhance our personal and professional lives? One of the most powerful skills in maintaining a balanced life is learning to say no. This chapter delves into the importance of setting healthy boundaries and how saying no can conserve energy, prioritize important tasks, and enhance overall well-being. Saying no is often seen as an adverse or selfish action, but it is a crucial aspect of self-care and respect. When we spread ourselves too thin by saying yes to everything, we dilute our effectiveness and can suffer from burnout. By learning to say no, we allocate our time and resources more wisely, focusing on activities and relationships that truly matter. Consider the story of David, a senior consultant who prides himself on always being available for his clients and colleagues. Over time, however, he noticed a decline in his productivity and increased stress levels. Only after he started setting clear boundaries and declining specific requests did he regain control over his time, improving his performance. David's experience highlights that saying no is not about being unhelpful but ensuring you can give your best to what's most important. To effectively incorporate the practice of saying no into your life, consider the following strategies. Evaluate priorities. Before agreeing to new commitments, evaluate how they fit your current priorities and values. If a request does not align well, it may be a candidate for a no. Be clear and polite. Learn to say no clearly and politely without feeling the need to provide an excessive explanation. Thank you for thinking of me, but I can't commit to this right now. It is often enough. Offer alternatives. When possible, offer an alternative solution or compromise that doesn't compromise your boundaries. This shows that you're still supportive, just not in the way you initially requested. This chapter will also explore the psychological barriers that often prevent people from saying no, such as the fear of missing out, the desire to be liked, or the fear of conflict. You'll learn to overcome these barriers through exercises and reflections and develop confidence in setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. As we conclude this chapter, remember that saying no is a skill that benefits both the individual and their relationships. It creates space for genuine engagement, prevents resentment, and maintains energy for the highest priorities. Mastering saying no is a step toward a more controlled and fulfilling life. Chapter 12. The Synergy of Teamwork, Harnessing Collective Strengths. How can effective teamwork amplify our capabilities and achieve more significant outcomes? Teamwork is more than just a group of people working together. It's about harnessing collective strengths to achieve goals that would be impossible for individuals working alone. This chapter explores effective teamwork dynamics, emphasizing how collaboration, mutual respect, and shared vision can produce extraordinary results. Understanding and leveraging a team's diverse skills and perspectives can significantly enhance productivity and innovation. Effective teamwork creates a supportive environment where members feel valued and motivated to contribute their best, leading to a more enjoyable and successful work experience. Consider the case of a tech startup that struggled to bring innovative products to market. When the leadership team shifted their focus from individual achievements to collective success, they encouraged open communication and cross-functional collaboration. This cultural shift sped up their development cycles and led to groundbreaking innovations that significantly boosted the company's growth. To cultivate effective teamwork, consider these key elements. Clear roles and responsibilities. Ensure each team member understands their role and how it contributes to the objectives. Clear responsibilities prevent overlap and ensure that all necessary tasks are covered. Open communication. Foster an environment where team members feel safe to express ideas, concerns, and feedback. Regular meetings and open lines of communication help keep everyone aligned and engaged. Mutual respect. Recognize and appreciate the different skills and perspectives that each member brings to the table. Encouraging respect and inclusivity can significantly enhance team cohesion and performance. This chapter also discusses techniques for constructively resolving conflicts within a team, ensuring that disagreements are handled in ways that strengthen the group rather than divide it. Conflict resolution skills can enhance understanding and trust among members when combined with regular team-building activities. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that the power of teamwork lies in its ability to unite diverse talents and visions toward a common goal. By fostering a strong team culture that values collaboration and respect, you unlock the potential for achieving remarkable success that exceeds what is possible individually. Chapter 13: Strategic Risk-Taking, Calculated Courage. How can strategic risk-taking propel us towards our goals? Taking risks is essential to growth and success, yet it's often approached with trepidation. This chapter explores the concept of strategic risk-taking, identifying and pursuing opportunities where the potential benefits outweigh the possible setbacks. Understanding how to assess and manage risks effectively can lead to significant breakthroughs in personal and professional realms. Strategic risk-taking involves more than just daring to step outside your comfort zone. It requires a calculated assessment of potential outcomes and their impacts. This deliberate approach ensures that each risk is not merely a gamble but a well-considered step toward achieving larger objectives. Consider the journey of Angela, an architect who spotted an opportunity to start her firm during a period of economic uncertainty. While the risks were high, her careful analysis of market needs and her unique value proposition gave her the confidence to proceed. Angela's calculated risk paid off, leading to a successful business filling a market niche. Her story illustrates that taking risks can lead to exceptional rewards with proper preparation and insight. To engage in strategic risk-taking effectively, embrace the following strategies. Thorough analysis. Before taking a risk, analyze the situation comprehensively. Understand the potential positive and negative outcomes and how they might impact your life and goals. Risk mitigation. Develop plans to mitigate potential downsides. This could involve setting aside resources, seeking advice, or developing contingency plans. Incremental steps. Start with minor risks to build your confidence and competence in handling uncertainty. Gradual progression allows you to learn and adjust your strategies without facing overwhelming consequences. This chapter also introduces methods for cultivating a mindset that embraces challenges and uncertainties as opportunities for innovation and growth. Techniques like scenario planning and stress testing ideas can further enhance one's ability to take calculated risks. As we conclude this chapter, remember that strategic risk-taking is not about reckless leaps into the unknown but about embracing opportunities with foresight and preparation. By mastering this approach, you position yourself to seize opportunities others might avoid, setting a path toward significant achievements and fulfillment. Chapter 14. The Power of Adaptability. Thriving in change. Adaptability is not merely a skill, it's a vital trait for survival and success in today's rapidly changing environment. This chapter delves into how being adaptable can transform potential obstacles into opportunities for growth, enabling us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. Being adaptable means more than just reacting to changes. It involves proactively embracing new situations, learning from them, and adjusting your strategies accordingly. It's about being flexible in your approach while staying firm in your goals and values. This balance allows you to thrive amidst change, turning what might seem like disruptions into pathways for personal and professional development. Consider the story of Carlos, a senior marketing executive whose company faced a significant industry shift with the rise of digital media. Instead of clinging to traditional methods, Carlos embraced the change. He sought training in digital marketing techniques and restructured his team to integrate new technologies and skills. This adaptability saved his department and turned it into a leading profit center for the company. To cultivate adaptability, incorporate these practices into your life. Continuous learning. Stay curious and committed to lifelong learning. Keep updating your knowledge and skills to remain relevant and practical. Flexible planning. Develop plans that are flexible enough to accommodate changes. Set clear goals but be open to adjusting your methods as situations evolve. Emotional resilience. Build emotional resilience by maintaining a positive outlook and managing stress effectively. This resilience will help you stay composed and focused, even during times of uncertainty. This chapter will also explore practical exercises to strengthen your adaptability, such as role-playing different scenarios, practicing problem-solving in various contexts, and reflecting on past experiences to identify lessons learned. As we wrap up this chapter, remember that adaptability is a powerful asset. It allows you to maneuver through life's challenges with agility and confidence. By developing your adaptability, you prepare yourself for the unexpected and open doors to new possibilities and opportunities for growth. Chapter 15. Harnessing the Power of Reflection, Learning from Life. How does regular reflection enhance our understanding and effectiveness? Reflection is a powerful tool for learning from our positive and negative experiences. It involves reflecting on actions, decisions, and outcomes to gain insights to inform future behavior and choices. This chapter emphasizes the importance of regular reflection as a mechanism for continuous self-improvement and deeper self-awareness. By setting aside time to reflect, we can break the automatic pilot mode that often governs our lives. This practice helps us understand the why behind our actions, adjust our strategies, and avoid repeating mistakes. It also fosters gratitude by acknowledging what's working well, enhancing our overall sense of fulfillment. Consider the experience of Julia, a community organizer who faced repeated challenges in mobilizing her team. Through regular reflection, she realized that her communication style was too directive and lacked engagement. By adjusting her approach to be more inclusive and collaborative, she saw a significant increase in team participation and effectiveness. To integrate reflection into your life effectively, try these strategies. You dedicated reflection time. Schedule regular periods for reflection, such as weekly or monthly sessions where you review your experiences and outcomes. Reflective journaling. Keep a journal where you record vital events, feelings, and lessons. Writing not only helps in retaining these insights but also provides a tangible record that you can revisit. Guided reflection. Use prompts and questions to guide your reflective process. Ask yourself what you learned, what you could do differently, and what you are grateful for. This chapter will also discuss how reflection can be enhanced with feedback from others, providing a broader perspective on your actions and their impacts. Techniques for constructive self-critique and the incorporation of feedback will be explored to ensure that reflection leads to actionable insights. As we conclude this chapter, remember that the power of reflection lies in its ability to transform experiences into knowledge. By regularly engaging in thoughtful reflection, you not only enhance your learning but also empower yourself to live more deliberately and effectively. Chapter 16. Building Momentum, Sustaining Progress Towards Goals. How can we maintain momentum, especially when progress seems slow? Maintaining momentum is crucial for achieving long-term goals, especially when progress is incremental and results are not immediately visible. This chapter explores strategies for staying motivated and on track, even when your efforts yield little apparent progress. Sustaining momentum is not just about persistence, it's about smartly managing your energy and focus to prevent burnout and stay committed to your objectives. This involves understanding the rhythm of your work and life, recognizing when to push forward and when to rest, and continuously aligning your actions with your overarching goals. Consider the story of Elena, a researcher working on a complex project that spanned several years. Sometimes the end seemed nowhere in sight, and her motivation waned. By setting smaller interim milestones and celebrating each achievement, Elena maintained her focus and enthusiasm, eventually leading her team to a breakthrough discovery. To build and sustain momentum toward your goals, adopt these approaches. Set clear, achievable milestones. Break your long-term goals into smaller, manageable milestones. Celebrate achieving these milestones to recognize your progress and motivate yourself for the following stages. Regular review and adjustment. Periodically review your goals and the strategies you are using to achieve them. This regular audit allows you to adjust your approach as needed, ensuring that your actions align with your objectives. Stay connected to your why. Regularly remind yourself of the reasons behind your goals. Reconnecting with your motivation can reinvigorate your efforts, especially during challenging times. This chapter will also discuss the importance of flexibility in maintaining momentum. Adaptability and willingness to revise your plans as necessary can prevent frustration and keep you moving forward. Techniques for building resilience, such as maintaining a supportive network and practicing self-care, will be explored to ensure you have the resources to persevere. As we wrap up this chapter in the book, remember that building momentum is about more than just moving forward, it's about moving forward wisely. By integrating these strategies into your life, you can ensure that your energy and efforts lead you steadily toward your desired outcomes, turning your visions into realities. Thank you for tuning in. Dive into boundless exploration and motivation by joining our community now. Click on the subscribe button to be a part of a movement that is transforming the methods through which we educate and evolve. Leave a comment, show your support, and let us know your reading preferences so we can customize our material to suit your tastes. Let's start this adventure of knowledge and development together. Come aboard and be an agent for transformation. Be well.